What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into this week's intriguing episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest issue, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and now we are officially on the road to 500 subs. And as I have said in previous videos, if this channel gets to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel. Excuse me, and I would greatly appreciate it, on the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes of it to potentially pull my second ever collector's rare. Because obviously, if you guys remember, I pulled this. A collector's rare B Cup from the Underworld. I'm going to try and pull it out of the sleeve a little bit. There we go. This thing looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm planning to get it graded at some point, but I don't really know when. Excuse me. So with that being said, guys, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's biggest issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and be sure to follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which ties into this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest issue, which is this. Which rarity is better? Starlight rares or quarter century Seeker rares? Let me know down in the comments below, because I'm going to be talking about some of the differences between a Starlight rare and a quarter century Seeker rare. Now, I'll admit it. I'll admit, I've seen the quarter century Seeker rares from, I think, excuse me, not just from the 25th anniversary 10 Dueling Heroes, and not just from Duelist Nexus and whatnot, but also these Starlight rares from past sets, such as Rising Rampage, Lightning Overdrive, Dawn of Majesty. I've seen them, and they're pretty much similar, but there's a few major differences between the two. For one, the quarter century Seeker rares have the 25th anniversary logo watermarked into the cards, kind of like with Speed Duels, but just with the 25th anniversary logo, and also the lettering. Excuse me, and the wording on top of the card. Like right here, this has gold lettering instead of silver lettering, where as opposed to the Starlight rares, they don't have it. And another big difference between the two are obviously the prices. The value of those cards, they are like so different from one another. Take the 25th anniversary Tin Dueling Heroes for example. The cards that are in the set, the promos that you can get are Dark Magician, Stardust Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, Cyber Dragon, Blackwing Armor Master, the Head of Exodia, Elemental Hero Neos, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, Firewall Dragon, Rainbow Dragon, number 39 Utopia, Decode Talker, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Enlightenment Paladin, and Salamangreat Blaze Dragon. Here's the thing that I find so puzzling about the quarter century excuse me. Here's what I find so mind-boggling about the quarter century secret rares. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Enlightenment Paladin, and Salamangreat Blaze Dragon are like below $1. Everything else is above $1. Decode Talker is literally $1. Utopia is like $1.30. Rainbow Dragon is like $1.40. Firewall is $1.50, and these are prices off of TCG Player. Just as a big heads up. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is like $2. Neos is $2.30. The Head of Exodia is $3. Both Blackwing Armor Master and Cyber Dragon are $4. Black Rose Dragon is $5. Red Eyes Black Dragon is $5.25. And both Stardust Dragon and Dark Magician are $7. Think about that. Think about that as I'm going to be revealing to you guys the prices of the quarter century secret rares that will be that are in Duelist Nexus. The prices are, they're just absolutely horrendous. They're just like absolutely insane. Magicians of Bond and Unity, which is a quarter century secret rare, $200. $200. Revolution Synchron, $1.50, $150. Crimson Dragon, $130. Unchained Soul, Lord of Yama, $110. Chimera, the King of the Phantom Beasts, $110. Vices Amritara, $80. Purely Noir, $67. Emperor Charles of the Great, $66. Noble Arms Museum, $60. Just almost everything, all the quarter century secret rares are less than $200. They are literally less than $200. Now, if you were to look at this at Starlight rares, if you were to look at the Starlight rare versions, the prices are absolutely insane. Take Cyberstorm Access for a prime example. Guiding Quem, the Virtuous, is $260. Vice's Starfrost, which is the Starlight rare reprint of the whole set, $240. Despian, Lulu Wellith, I believe is how it's pronounced, is 173 bucks. It's like 170 bucks. Firewall Dragon Singularity is 65. Think about that. Think of some of the other Starlight rares we've had in this as well. What's another good example? Crystal Revenge. We'll use this. Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. The biggest chase card of the entire set of Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge is the Head of Exodia, which is going for 440 bucks. Axis Code Talker is 355 bucks. Borlode Savage Dragon is 243 bucks. And all of the other limbs of Exodia are below 200 bucks. Super Poly is 180. Excuse me. Yatagarasu is 113, and Blackwing Armor Master is 90 bucks. Think about that, guys. Think about that. The price difference between the quarter century secret rares and the Starlight rares, right? Here's the thing: if you were to take a Starlight rare Exodia the Forbidden One, the Head of Exodia, and you took that same card, but in quarter century secret rare, if you took both rarities over to PSA or whatever grading service you guys prefer, and they come back as 10s. Think about this. Starlight Rare would go for at least 5, 6, 7. I would estimate a little over $1,000. At least that. The quarter century secret rares, on the other hand, they would go for no more than 200 bucks, 300 bucks at best. If you're lucky, 500. So that means you're not going to be making a whole lot of money from the quarter century secret rares as you would with the Starlight rares, because again, the Head of Exodia Starlight rare, 440 bucks. Think about that. What's another prime example? I need something. I guess we'll try Darkwing Blast as another good example because I know that the Starlight rares in here are actually kind of decent. Yeah, they're pretty decent. Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous is almost 300 bucks. Take this card over to PSA or Becker or whatever, comes back as a 10. You're talking at least 500 to 600 bucks, which that right there is a lot more profit than it would with the quarter century secrets. Because again, it's as I said, if the QCRs, the quarter century secret rares, come back as 10s, you won't be making no more than maybe 100 bucks, 200 bucks at best. Again, 500 if you're lucky, depending on what card you pulled, of course. But for the most part, it's going to be mostly 100 bucks, 200 bucks if you're lucky, and that's like pocket change, you know? That's like pocket change. I need another good Starlight rare example. I need something. Crystal Revenge, I already did that one. Here we are, Battle of Chaos. Probably probably one of the most meta-defying sets of all time. The Dark Charmer Gloomy Starlight Rare, $290. Illusion of Chaos Starlight Rare, $170. The Dark Magicians, $160. Again, prime examples of cards that'll be more than $500, $600 right off the bat. Another prime example, if I can find it, I want to find it. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Rising Rampage, the set that started it all with the Starlight Rares. I'm gonna show you guys how crazy the Starlight Rares are compared to the quarter century Secret Rares. If you look at Rising Rampage, the Starlight Rares, there were only 4 Starlight Rares ever printed with these sets. Nowadays you have I think 5 or 6 Starlight Rares in each set. Think about this. Storm Dragon's Return, $70. Marine's Seahorse, $240. The Wind Charmer Verdant, $900. Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, the original art, for almost $1,500. Think about this. The Wind Charmer Verdant and Appaloosa, right? Take them to PSA, take them to Beckett, take them to wherever you go. Get them graded. They come back as 10s. Appaloosa, you're talking at least, I would estimate, somewhere between 3 to at least 7 grand at the most. When the Wind Charmer Verdant, you basically have a $1,700 to almost $2,200 graded Starlight Rare the Wind Charmer Verdant. So think about that. Think about that, you guys. Another another really good example. Go to Chaos Impact. Chaos Impact was another set that had quite a few meta-defying cards as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Case in point with Chaos Impact. Salmagrave Pyro Phoenix, 85, almost $100. Gorgon Empress of the Evil Eye, $140. Unchained Twins Arua, $220. IP Masquerena is $1,100. And again, as I said, take the IP, your Starlight Rare IPs, to PSA, whatever grading system you prefer. It comes back as a 10. You're talking at least 3 to 7 grand, no matter what. That's how impactful the Starlight Rares became. Ironically enough, when the cards were first released, when they first released the Starlight Rares, a lot of people didn't really know what to call them, but ironically enough, people started to get these cards graded, and they would sell them off for the highest offer possible. Which, ironically enough, I think some went for $1,500, 12, two grand or something like that. But here's another good example. Eternity Code. Think about this. This was one of the most meta-defined sets in the game's history, because of the fact that it gave us Access Code Talker, and it gave us quite a few powerful cards that even now, by today's standards, are still being played. Starlight Rare Trap Tricks Alamaris, $320. Starlight Rare Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, $320. Chamber Dragon Maid, $400. Effect Veiler Starlight Rare reprint, $750. Area of the Water Charmer Gentle, $760. You're making graded cards. You are making at least $15,000 to $7,000 depending on what cards you grade. So when you get down to it, which card is better? Which rarity is better? The quarter century secret rares or the Starlight rares? Me personally, the Starlight rares because of the fact that when they're graded, if you hang on to them, they can gel. They can age so well over time, and the money will go up. The value of that one card, whatever it may be that's graded, it'll go up over time. You could be making quite a bit of money, whereas opposed to the quarter century secret rares, all you'll be making is pocket change. But I want your guys' opinion on this topic. Let me know down in the comments below, and that will do it for this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.